You're never too small to be a hero, but sometimes, even the biggest gods can be villains. In the world of Norse mythology, trickery is a common currency, and betrayal is the gold standard. From gods to mortals, today we're exploring two tales of divine deception, starring the two craftiest gods in Asgard, Loki and Odin. Our first story is about the ultimate betrayal, the one that kicks off the end of the world, the death of the beloved god, Balder. Balder was the most beautiful and perfect of all the gods, and his mother Frigg made every single thing in creation from fire and water to stones and trees swear an oath to never harm him. This made him invincible. The gods thought this was hilarious, and they'd spend their days throwing weapons at Balder just to watch them bounce off. But one god wasn't laughing. Loki, consumed by jealousy, the master of disguise shapeshifted into an old woman and went to speak with Frigg. He slyly asked her, did everything really swear an oath? Frigg, not recognizing the trickster, admitted she had skipped one tiny thing, the mistletoe, because it seemed too small and harmless to bother with. That was all Loki needed. He crafted a dart from mistletoe and went to the god's target practice. He found the blind god Hadur standing off to the side, unable to play. Loki said, why don't you honor your brother? Here, let me help you aim. He placed the mistletoe dart in Hadur's hand and guided his throw. The one thing that never swore the oath struck Balder, and he fell down dead on the spot. With one single, jealous act, Loki didn't just murder a god, he betrayed everyone's trust and set in motion the prophecy of Ragnarok. For our next story, we see that the Allfather himself is no stranger to deception. This is the tale of how Odin stole the legendary mead of poetry. This magical mead, made from the blood of the wise being Kvasir, could turn anyone who drank it into a master poet and scholar. Odin craved this knowledge more than anything. The problem? It was held by a giant named Satanger, who kept it locked away under a mountain, guarded by his own daughter. So Odin, the master of plans, set to work. He disguised himself as a farmhand and tricked Suttungur's brother into killing all his own servants, just so Odin could take their job. After a summer of work, he demanded his payment. One sip of the mead. When Suttar refused, Odin convinced the giant's brother to drill a tiny hole into the mountain chamber. In a flash, Odin shapeshifted into a snake, slithered through the hole, and found himself alone with the giant's daughter. He then shapeshifted back into a handsome man and seduced her, promising to be her lover for 3 nights. In exchange, she would grant him 3 sips of the mead. After their 3 nights were over, he went to the 3 barrels of mead, and drained all of them completely in his 3 sips. He then turned into an eagle and flew for Asgard, with the furious giant right on his tail. Odin barely made it back, spitting the stolen mead into the gods' containers. And that is how Odin, through lies, seduction, and murder, stole the gift of poetry for gods and mankind. So, who is the bigger villain? Loki, who acts out of pure jealousy, or Odin, who will betray anyone to gain more wisdom? Let us know in the comments. Well folks, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more tales from Norse mythology. Until next time,